back. I'm glad you took time out to come and enjoy us. I want to remind you, look at the link down there, click the like button. We want to make sure that we're giving some feedback. So ask some questions in the comment section. Let us know how you feel about us. And as you can see, this will be our first one. So tell me how you think I did. Give me some pointers, some things that I should do differently, or some things that you think I should work on, and I will take them into consideration. Now, to beat to the chase, I want to talk to us today about love. About how love is a compassion that Christ had for the world, and we should always emulate Christ's compassion, because Christ's compassion overrules all things. Christ's compassion is what holds us together as a unified church of Christians. Now, when I say church, don't get it confused as if I'm being denominational. I don't seek to consider each one of us as different. I want to consider us all in unification through Christ Jesus. So when I say church, I'm talking about anyone that confesses Christianity in their heart and believes in Jesus Christ. Now, with that out the way, I want to talk about the love. The fact that each of us have been hurt before. All of us have suffered before. All of us have been through situations where we didn't know how we were going to come through the outcome. But Christ gives us a promise. He said that when he left, he was going to leave a comforter. That comforter is the same here. It's the same across seas. It's the same where you're at. It's the same at where your friends are at, where your enemies are at. It's no matter who you are, Christ's compassion is there. But we have to look through our situation to see his destination that he has for our lives. I want to encourage you. Don't ever give up on yourself. Never give up on love. Never give up on being better than you were yesterday. Each of us should take a look at our heart and see if our hearts are showing the love and the compassion that Christ had. For instance, how hard is it for us to turn the other cheek when one of our friends or one of our enemies hits us with one of those low blows? You know, the kind where I'm going to talk about you behind your back but not in your face. How do we react to those? Do we turn the other cheek, or do we in turn actually raise our hand back into warfare? Do we add on to the warfare where Paul said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the spiritual wickedness in high places? The rulers of darkness are what we war against. It's not the blood, the flesh and blood. It's not the human beings that we're warring against. This is a spiritual warfare, a spiritual battle. And a lot of the times, if we look at it in that sense and see it through the eyes of Jesus Christ, the compassion will overrule the hatred that we have, because we know that Christ did not bring hate, but he brought love. But now his love is so realistic because he's good that it causes other people to hate us for being good. So it's kind of iffy at sometimes where you might not understand it, but he said his wisdom will confound the wise. But we want to make sure that we make it plain and simple. And plain and simple, no matter what anyone does to you, no matter how anyone treats you, Christ will always love you. And if you take that same mentality that Christ has for you and put it into play in your life and the people that are around you, that love will shine ever so brightly. Be a bright light in your neighborhood. Be a bright light in your community. Show the love and the compassion of Christ. Always, thank you for enjoying me, and be blessed.